Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys about this conversation I was having with God the other night. Well, it was more of a dream, but regardless. Okay. So he was showing me, he was like, there are many people that send negative things towards you, like wish you harm, or, they want you, they just wish bad things on you. They send hurtful, because words are spells, whether you want to believe it or not. And we live in a spiritual world. And although everything looks natural and in the real world, like the world you don't see, there's constantly things happening. And you might even say like, well, why would anybody be after me? Because I'm not doing anything to anyone. But you are, because if you have a light, if you have the actual light of God living within you, um, like I do, they can see that. It's obvious in the spiritual world who is a true follower of Jesus and who's not. And that draws attention. And that means you have ops. You have, Satan doesn't want that. He doesn't want you to shine. And so he's going to send things at you, through people, people. He's going to use people to send negative things toward you, to try to distract you, to try to discourage you, to try to deter you, to try to dim your light. Okay. So like, he promotes the people that are saying Jesus and hate in the same sentence. And that's why you have like the Charlie Kirks of the world and, 2819, the people that are like have these huge platforms. He promotes that because he wants Jesus to be in the same sentence as something hateful, because he wants that to be the image. And so sure, those people get all the, because that's what he wants the image to be. But if you're actually really speaking truth and really have a heart for Jesus, oh yeah, you have ops, whether you want to or not, because he's out for you. So he wants to, but anyways, that doesn't mean I don't even say that to say he's powerful, because it doesn't matter, because you also have protection. The same way you have you have protection, because God sees that light too, and his angels. And so you have protection. But so anyways, what he was showing me is that, when people are sending things towards you, um, sometimes he lets it hit you. And I don't mean like, so what he showed me is like, so they may be sending something like really horrible, like, oh, they want you to die, like they want you to run off the road or whatever. But so he won't, he stops it. He doesn't let it, he slows it down. He changes it. So by the time it gets to you, it's not nearly what they sent. So instead of running off the road in a car accident and dying, it might be like a flat tire or something like that. But so, and he said he could stop it all the way, but the truth is he wants it to touch you, even just a little, but he needs it to touch you so that it activates their karma, because he has plans for them, because they sent it, because they did it. And so, and in order for him to, because there's laws, like there's laws in the land, and in order for them to get something back, they have to do something. And if he stopped it, then they really, they still sent it, but it has to, with them sending it, it hitting you, it activates their karma, and now they get to have something done back to them. So anyways, he was just saying sometimes things, he lets it touch you, but just a little, but just so that it can be, he can take care of it. I don't know. Does that sound weird? Does that I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it made sense to me. But yeah, so anyways, you have protection though. So it's not, I don't say you have ops to scare you or make you feel any type of way, but you do, because they don't want his light, they don't want his light shining too much. And so you have to know that, and he'll use different people, whoever he can use. And so many people are available for usage that it can come through a different person every day, child. But anyways, so sometimes the stuff that you might have coming at you or whatever, it was sent by someone, but just know it was not that. Their intentions was a lot worse, but by the time it got to you, it was very much diminished, and it only touched you just that little, just so that it can activate the karma that needs to happen, so that touch not thou anointed, and do thy prophet no harm. So yeah, no worries. I hope that made sense. I feel like I rambled, but okay. All right. Carry on.